Rolling.
Hey, welcome
Whoa. Woo,
to
woo.
the 1 year anniversary
Man, that's
of
what's up.
Empowering My Environment.
Yep.
Everybody's sharing it to their page.
Yep, that's what we're
I'm
doing.
trying
Hey,
to share
we
it.
trying to.
We got some technical difficulty going on in here.
Where do we go?
That's what makes the year
I see
beautiful.
it.
man.
Streaming on the EME page.
EME?
I see it right
Streaming
now.
on the Restore Hope page.
Somebody already doing it. Who doing it?
Rolling.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Cut it down, though. Make sure y'all cut it down.
Okay.
I hear y'all.
All right.
All right, we're rolling, y'all.
1 year.
All right.
Hey, thanks for joining us today. We've got a full crew here at the station.
Man,
There we go.
We got Wings. Mac, is that your brother?
Yep, them my brothers over there.
Whoa.
Uh-huh.
Whoop, whoop.
Good
Got
work.
us fed. Thank you much.
They stay feeding. We stay fat with them.
D's Catering brought the food. D's Catering and Mixology. I mean, she brings the food and she also brings the drinks.
Where are the
She
drinks?
mix them up.
Where are the...
Son, this is a wholesome
I'm
show.
sorry.
What are you trying to do to us? Trying to corrupt the environment? We're empowering it. Those are after hour
Yeah,
events.
so why?
Let's rewind it.
No,
Y'all got
no, no,
y'all got a bunch of guests
No.
for the year.
No,
Get the wine.
you can do that after.
We can do that all
That's the after party.
After part.
I'm going to bed.
Right, that's
I'm
right.
an old man.
We're gonna let Paul get situated, but we're gonna pop bottles
We're going to
later.
wake you up.
But these mixologists and my brothers over there, they help serve the food. The food was amazing.
Yeah.
And that was cheese dip, man, with shrimp and
Yes,
spinach.
chicken
And then another
spinach.
cheese dip traditional way with the regular rotel and the meat.
Yeah.
So I know
And-
we're rolling for this is a 1 year anniversary.
Yep.
Man,
But Shauna and we can remember it like it was yesterday.
y'all
We
was
were
our
sitting
very
here,
first guest.
y'all came
Yeah.
rolling in,
Yep.
and you had this idea, Turtle. You had this idea. Of,
Yes, he did.
we need to be able to start our own business
Yeah.
because all y'all had jobs, but
Yeah.
just felt like there was something else out there.
Yep.
Right.
Calling.
And I can remember thinking maybe we could teach an entrepreneurship class or
Yeah.
something. I don't know what we're going to do. Anyway, we were going to do what about a month, 2 months, something. I can't.
About a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. We talked. You guys had a vision.
Yeah.
You were even thinking of a name.
Yep, somebody
What are we
stole
gonna
our
name?
name.
What are
Somebody
we?
stole
No,
our
and
name.
then y'all,
You
so
were
y'all
trying
had
to
the
steal
idea.
something.
Yeah, we were trying to
But
steal
But
somebody
the
else's
funny
name.
part was y'all had found this name, and I'm over there on the phone like,
Yeah.
let me
He said,
Google this.
It
I
was too
said,
good
have
to
you
be
guys
true.
heard of copyright? No.
The name was too good, though.
The thing about it is, because that name wasn't available, you guys came up with EME.
Right.
Empowering My
Authentic.
Environment.
Right.
Yeah, that comes from
That
something.
ain't nobody got. Like
That's right.
it's registered. We trademark and copyright.
Copyrighted,
everything. Like
registered.
it's good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's the first.
Then you came up with some designs.
They had
Yeah.
the design.
I remember.
You wearing the hoodies. Y'all wearing
We
the
are
hoodies.
representing
Y'all
today.
Y'all repping, man. That
Repping.
feel
Yeah,
good.
Hardy.
Man,
Yeah,
that feel
Hardy.
good. Something
Yeah,
we
they
created.
yeah, he the one
Every
came with
people
the
like it.
Yeah.
Look like
They
a W.
like it.
I
He said,
love
y'all
it.
should do it
Wait a
like
minute,
this.
and I hadn't seen that
That's the
cover.
Oh,
OG,
this
triple
is
OG turtle.
Oh,
Stand up,
oh,
turtle. Stand up,
Oh,
turtle. Show 'em. Look, you got the turtle right
yeah.
there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, that's
He
his
now,
brand.
man.
Yeah.
That's his little brand.
That's the turtle brand.
I want that one.
You want this?
So here's my question. So kind of thinking, rewinding 1 year,
Mhm.
and you're thinking about the business that you're going to start.
Uh-huh.
You know what was kind of the big learning moments from a year ago? Building a brand, selecting, what your mission is.
Me, I think partnership was our biggest thing. Just like how to work together. Cause man, we all four of us, we alpha males. Like we all lead in our own little ways, and to pull that together and try to come together as one. It was kind of hard for us,
Yeah.
but it was something we did. You know what I'm saying? And like, we had our fights first, man.
Yeah, I
bumps
was ready
and
to bust
bruises.
their head.
You know what I'm saying?
Not the preacher.
Run it off.
The
They got
preacher.
me out.
The preacher.
Got me out.
He'll try to put his hands on me. Try to put his hands on me.
Exercising
Don't do that,
Yeah,
brother.
Right.
But in the end, you know what I mean? In the end, we came through. You know what I'm saying? We was able to work our differences out, do what we got to do, think about the business. We put the business before we put our person. Because all us going through something personal in our lives, and it was hard just doing this and staying focused with this. And I'm proud of my guys because they did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter what personal they had, they still made it up here. They still put their ideas together, and they did it with a smile. That, you know what I mean? Like in the beginning of the show, you see some mad faces on here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When you look at this show,
Yeah, they were.
we in here mad as a bug. You know?
They mad.
But we still at the table. You hear me?
Jawing at each other. We're like,
Yeah.
Right before the show started, we just got into it. We got to
all in front of Paul.
All in front of Paul.
we done just argued like crazy argued.
So you know, that was the biggest moment to me,
Yeah.
man, to get that partnership, man, and then just make, just do it, man. Come
So
together
let
as
me-
one.
I'm gonna tell you
Let
my
me step in and ask a question first and then get back to you guys, because one of my things was having somebody like Paul to even believe in you all,
Right.
to even step up and basically put his name and his friends into the partnership and introduce y'all. Paul, just talk about your heart and your vision and your mission and dream of, and how it all was just
How you adopted
transpired,
us.
and then
How we became adopted.
because it
I
started
ain't
with
saying that.
Paul.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Turtle brought y'all
Right,
in. So
right,
it's like his belief in what you guys can do
Right.
and what Turtle could do, and then Turtle's belief in what you all could do
Right.
is how this all happened. And the
Right.
story is phenomenal. I think everybody needs to hear that and hear that heart
Right.
that you had for them and the heart that you had for your fellow brothers, Turtle.
Right.
Yeah, so I've known Turtle for a number of years, and I met him through partnership we had over at Arkansas Baptist College, and Fitz introduced us, and we had done some work together many years ago, and we had just kept up. But honestly, I wasn't real sure. I didn't even know what we were going to do.
Right.
Honestly, it was just, I had just respect for Turtle and what he was trying to do. I don't know. Come on up here and ask Lori. Can I have Tuesday nights for a couple of months?
Yeah. He showed ass, Lord. I
And she said
remember he
yes.
kept saying
She said
that.
yes.
That
She's
was,
so
that was the
cool.
right thing to
Yeah.
do.
She's so cool.
That's the right
Miss
thing.
Laura's so cool. She gave you permission.
That's
she,
right.
She believed in us on the cool.
I made real sure that we had a hard end date. That way it was an end,
Yeah.
right?
So
It was
she-
a hard end
yeah.
date. We blew right through that, though. Here's why I stuck around. I remember kind of having this conversation was, the work that we do trying to help the community get better, and especially here in Little Rock, is if you can't find leaders in the community and build into them, then it's always going to be someone from outside the community trying to do something, and you're not going to do it right.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I don't know when it was, honestly, when I just became convinced that we needed to keep on rolling and see how far we could go in this thing. But it was before Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
Y'all had started your business, you had registered it, you were walking through making the design, you were yelling at each other, but you were working through it. Right. And so all those things that you're going to need to be able to operate a business, you were working through.
Right.
And then we cranked out some really good designs, and more than the design, right? It was the message.
Mhm.
And so I think y'all are subject matter experts on folks on reentry and how to do that well. Resist, frankly, all the stuff that's out there that you could be involved in and you're not, and then trying to help folks like go live their best life.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, that's 1 year's worth of kind of summary. I don't know what it is, but
But look what you guys have proven.
I'm gonna tell you my moment experience when I went back to Paris, and I thought it was kind of like over. In my mind, the back of my mind, I'm like, maybe it's gonna sink now because I'm not there, and we like a unit, and maybe it's gonna go downhill. Maybe it's gonna start faltering and fail. But I got over in Paris, man. I had so much time on my hands with my children and stuff, and I was like, let me research podcast, let me research Facebook, let me research how we do interviews and we can get people on the show. So I started stalking people's Facebook page. And I started, hey, get on my show, come on my show, come on my podcast, EME. And they be like, nah, maybe I'll think about it, I don't know. So 3 months into me stalking, they started seeing how many guests I was pulling different people.
Yeah.
And they was like, He's helping people. He asked me. So people started calling me back and was like, you remember you asked me about the podcast? You want to do it now? Can I do it now? I'm like, sure. You know, I was patient with them. You know, God gave us this platform, so I can't be all stingy with it and act all like it's mine. It's not mine. It's meant for me to bless, and it's all ours. So I was like, yeah, come on. You know, y'all missed the first time, but this time around, come on.
Right.
And we established some more connections and networking, and my time over there in Paris just gave me a time to operate, kind of really find my place in the group, like what I was really good at. Because at first I didn't know what I was going to be good at. I thought I was just running around. I felt like, but then I started focusing on something I feel like I'd be really good at, and I represented the name president.
Oh, so you're the president? Oh, you're the.
I'm the
one
president of
in
this
charge.
company right now. You know what I'm talking about? It's not gonna be a hostile takeover. It's not gonna be none of
Not a
that.
hostile
I'm here.
takeover.
I'm stamped in the roots. I represent Termy Dirt, Caleb, and the Rock City, and everybody rides with me.
I love it. And then we do have. Can you step from behind
He's
production?
coming up. I'm
He's
about
coming
to,
up in a
Oh.
I'm
minute.
about to change. Here, I'll change seats with him.
Rock City, come on, Jack.
Rock City production in the house. 'Cause
Commit.
It's four of you guys.
Right.
It's four of the EME Empowering My Environment.
What it do?
Rock,
All right. Yeah.
Rock, Mac, Caleb, Turtle.
I ain't said this in a minute.
Yeah, you ain't been there for a while.
We heard that.
That's been a long time, hasn't
What's up?
It has been a while since you've been in that seat.
Yeah.
Man.
He working behind the scenes.
Well, been on the camera.
Right.
He's
on
been
camera,
behind
yeah.
the scenes. He's making it happen.
He never wanted to be on the scene.
He never
did.
I know. I remember when I first got interviewed by you guys, and he was like, "I don't want to be on the camera. I don't want to be on the camera." But you
It wasn't-
play a major role too.
Yeah, it wasn't only that, but me and my bro, we always wanted a production company. So we're like, well, Rock, come on to the back and let's learn the production of it. Because soon we come in with a production company and we'll know everything from the ground up. So we also learning everything from the ground up, which is a good thing for us. So it's a win-win for all of us. So soon you'll have an EME production company,
That's
videos,
what's up.
movies,
Woo, woo.
all that.
Whoa.
Thursday we gotta get some movies and stuff in.
Yeah, we
man.
gotta get some
these
movies
scripts
in.
wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
we
Turk
learning all
gotta
the
get
behind the
his
scenes,
stardom going.
Right.
So if
He
anybody
talks
knows some
about
good
it a lot.
acting class and acting schools, holla at me. I'm trying to go to school for acting, man.
And two, that's
I'm
my
trying
way.
to go to
That's
school
my
for
way
acting.
of contributing to EME through the vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mac, Turk, Caleb, hey, they gonna talk our talk, and then we have to have a visual for it. So that's pretty much my voice. It's the visual. So when
Yeah.
you see us, it's me talking.
And you
Yeah.
speaking into it. I mean, just like when y'all sat on that couch that day and you spoke all of this into existence. Y'all keep talking about it. And I know you mention it all the time.
Right.
We need a reality show. We need a
Yeah,
movie. We
reality
need
show. Yeah.
I think it's gonna happen.
I think it's manifesting right now.
Yeah,
I think it's
believe
moving
so.
and shaking.
I
and
think
baking.
that 2016,
Mhm.
2015, we've been screaming for reality shows and movies
Yeah.
and books. And, yeah, we got
Yeah.
a lot of footage on that.
It's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah, I had no choice but to have.
I know that's
Because this
right,
is a
Rob.
movement, and movements don't stop. They just get bigger and
Right.
bigger and
Right.
bigger
You
and
gotta
bigger.
think-
And
I just
movements
think-
outlive flesh. You know, they outlive people. They keep
Yeah.
going. They keep pressing. So that's what we we feel like we established.
We've
that.
been doing the EME thing, but we just didn't have a name on it.
Or they didn't have a business
And-
license for it.
And we started this in the car, in
Right.
the driveway.
The Granny House. The Granny House.
And Buddy Hill house. Shout out to Buddy Hill. Yeah.
Writing it on
What's
paper.
up?
Yeah,
Right now.
I remember at nighttime.
Yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Wrote it into
Yeah.
his
So you knew what you
We ain't
wanted
in no
to do.
class. We just got.
We knew what we wanted to do, but we
Yeah.
didn't know how to package it into a business.
Right.
We didn't know how to
Wow.
put it into that business package because it's a package. When you start a business, you got to put things in that package. So
And that's where you and Paul came in.
yeah, we started understanding how to package it.
Right.
But you guys
I mean, a
already
business.
had it. I mean,
Right.
you basically kind of just shared your vision with
Mhm.
us, something that y'all had already worked on for a while.
Right.
And, you know, it's like you said, partnerships, being connected, networking with people, and then with him seeing your dream and your vision and understanding what you guys were wanting to do on a different platform because you were doing the work. You're already in
Right.
the community doing the work. But then just putting it out there so that the world can see it. Because Facebook, all this social media right now,
Yeah.
everybody is watching and they see what you're doing.
That's why
You're
this
making
was
a
good.
huge impact.
We jumped right in on the,
Yeah.
we rode the wave.
Right.
Because, right now, social media, movies, books, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Our stories, that's it's paying off. out here in the world.
And it's
You know what I mean?
powerful.
Yeah, Arkansas new at it, so we got to change. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? By us being so new and just not coming on the scene, we got to change to be trendsetters. Like we set a lot of
That's right.
trends.
Hey, and the beautiful thing about EME, man, EME done took us to some nice places already.
Yeah, I know.
And, you know, Paul putting us around people that we need to be around.
Yeah.
You put us around people that we need to be around. EME totally changed all our life.
Yeah.
Like, it's changed everybody's life.
Well, let me
Open a lot
say
of
this.
doors.
You all changed your lives.
Right.
EME has made it a platform for you to help change other people's
Yeah, that's
lives.
our baby. EME is our baby.
Y'all change your own lives.
Yeah.
You know? So what you're doing is basically just sharing how you can change your life, but you're doing it on a platform where you're going back into the community, you're helping bring others along with you, which
Right,
is
right.
amazing. I commend y'all. I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank
I
you.
remember when I met y'all and I'm like, bro, you for real? I'm like, you know, bro. Now I understand the hood. You know,
Good up here.
I'm like, Paul, you a white boy from
Tell the
you
truth.
not scared?
Well,
No.
Paul actually from the west side, for real, for
No,
real.
but
Paul
I
actually
know
gangster. Yeah, Paul.
Paul
is cool.
gangster.
Right.
Paul gangster.
Right, yeah, we
West
got a
Side
set.
crack.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it did.
Oh, Lord.
And not only
That
that,
was Paul's first book.
Right.
That was his first story.
right. And then not only that, man, Paul, and shout out to Ran because Ran taught us everything.
Ran?
Right.
Shout
right.
out to
Ran,
Ran.
From
Woo,
the
woo.
shoot, from the shoot footage for
Right.
the hood, and
Ran
I
the
doing
park,
it. He did
everything.
that.
Paul and
And
Ran
the park,
coming to
my
the
old
hood.
house where I grew up in, your
Right.
house.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did
Now
that.
Ran
Randy
is
has
fearless.
been in
Ran
some
is
places.
fearless.
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
did.
He fearless. Now he go everywhere we ask him to go.
I thank God for
He gonna be
And
there.
he was up here earlier. He wasn't feeling good, but he was up here earlier today.
Yeah, get well, Ran. We with you, man.
Yeah.
So what
As
you
hard
think?
as hard as these guys give you the time.
What's your
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
What's your thing?
Bend over.
But first off, let me just say this. First off, you know, and this is real, you know,
Look
way
at
before
Look at
way
Swift.
before EME even came, you
What
know,
you talking about?
I know.
Let
I can't.
him finish.
It's a
Let him
serious
finish.
moment. It's a
Carlos.
serious moment.
Yeah.
Way before EME came, you know, I was way in 2016. I was ordained as a minister, you know, and I did a lot of work in the church and all that. But you know, the church, I'm gonna keep it love the Lord, but it puts you in a certain box. But being on this platform has led me still minister to God's people, but in a way that I want to come.
That's right.
And God has been blessing me to show me I'm on the right path. So I want to thank my brother for getting me to do that,
Right.
for real. Because at the end of the day, I just, like I said from the jump, I told this guy I didn't want no money. I just want to help. I just want to help people. That's all I want to
That's
do.
what he said.
I don't want people to go down the path I went through because I lived a rough life and I see so many on that road. So to be able to be on this platform with this guy and be able to get on here and talk about ways to better my community and help people, man, I don't take that lightly. I don't. No matter what a person might say out there trying to think, man, I love the Lord and I love people. Because if I didn't love people, I wouldn't be doing this.
That's
I
what's
did
up.
this from my heart. We all did this. We didn't know what we was doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I remember the night. And the night to me is when we first started in that car because we didn't know nothing. We didn't know what we was doing. We were trying to draw stuff out. We were trying to think stuff out. And look at us now. I look at a year later. We here. I mean, when I was ready to walk out, he was ready to walk out. He was ready to walk out. He was ready to throw it out. Forget we was. But look at us now.
Yeah.
So that let me know, man. We stick in something. It can't be broken.
Yeah.
So y'all see this 1 year. Y'all gonna see it 15 years later.
Yes, sir.
Through our kids.
It's
And
gonna
I
be a
stand- I
billion-dollar
stand on
company,
it. EME
man.
gonna be something big because at the end of the day, it's a positive thing.
So be real
It's a
now.
positive thing.
When Turtle first came to y'all,
I didn't know what he wanted.
But see,
I looked up
Because-
at him like, I don't want to be in no
So-
class. I got to. You remember, I was working in Wendy's. I didn't have time for this. I wanted some money now. I was working at work. Wendy's bothers me. They messing up my schedule all the time. I'm like, man, this ain't working. I
actually,
didn't know what
dude came to me, man, this like 4 years ago. Turtle been on my neck. We used to be on the front porch. Ron, they do, all right, Turtle, all right. But he just kept on being, and this last time he came, like, right, man, ooh. I'm like, man, all right, I support. He like, nah, you went with me. I'm like, you know what, Turtle? I ain't gonna keep on that guy. Now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna answer this, though. Let's run it.
yeah.
And we ran. We called Mac. We got Caleb.
Mac just so happily popped up.
Right, he was
came
on
home.
his way back here.
I was sitting there scratching my
Right.
head. I was like, who the fuck?
He was
But
in
they
there.
didn't know I was coming back.
Yeah,
Right.
we didn't know
You
you
never
were
know.
coming
Nobody's
back.
coming
Right.
back.
Everything.
I sneak into. I'm a country jumper.
Yeah. As soon as he got here, I
I
was
be,
like,
I be
man,
right
you
here in
came
Paris.
just in
I be
time.
right here in Paris. Then I teleport. Bam.
I
I land in Little Rock.
This
Another
dude-
good experience. It's a couple of them. I liked when we first did our first food job in the community of 33rd.
Ah, yeah.
To be able to do that and see how people come out there and get in that stuff and see how happy everybody come together.
Right.
No mess, giving away food, barbecue, all of that, man. That was an experience.
We was the message. Me and Beck about to choke each other out.
And then to be able to
Paul and Red don't know what to do.
Wait a minute, y'all fussing.
Paul and Red ain't know what to do.
In front of people too. I'm like,
I just walked on down the street.
Yeah, turn it
Wait a
up.
minute.
I know what we do.
recording that time, yeah.
Can't
Showing
even
out.
tell
Y'all
like
let
it's
you
normal.
feed people and fussing.
Fussing at the
man.
But
same
y'all
time.
still
Showing
got it
out.
up.
But we got it done because
You
we
put up with the
we
comments.
figured it out, yeah.
We had the con there, man.
And
I went and got the
Paul,
comments.
Paul, what you say, Paul?
Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer
In
in
the
the hood.
flesh.
In the
That was
hood.
a
In the
real
hood.
movie. We
Jerry
had
Springer in the
comments
hood.
pulled up, man.
But you know what? It was like an
reality
argument
show.
within the family,
Yeah,
but
right.
everybody else didn't know what was going
Right.
on.
Right.
You know how you keep it in the house.
Yeah.
So y'all were arguing amongst yourselves, but y'all made the
What's up,
events happen.
Oh, yeah,
And
we
it's
used to copy,
still,
John.
And I
it
never
worked
would have
out.
guessed.
Yeah.
I never
It
would have
worked.
guessed in a million years either that we would be able to be when we ate at the governor mansion. And that was
Oh,
a
yeah.
That's amazing.
Man, that was
man.
one.
Oh, you were
Get as
clean
much
too.
wine
Shout
as
out
I
to
want.
Kayla walked up
Drank
in
it like a
there.
mug.
Hey.
We drunk it all outdoors.
I said, how much wine you can get?
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, that was a
I
fun
said,
experience.
Paul, you the only dude I know have dinner with the governor, man. That's
Yeah, he
what's
had a
up.
whole dinner for
Right.
his birthday.
And worked me the whole night.
Come on now.
I was the
Working
last
the whole
one
night.
working.
The government got a part of this program.
That's
Right.
right.
Nice.
Shout out to Governor
Shout
Hudson.
out to
man.
you.
Side guy.
Appreciate
Yes,
you.
sir.
Oh,
Side guy,
Yeah,
man.
it done brought up some lot of good
He learned how to do the
experiences.
woo-woo.
yeah.
I don't regret it. Like I say, man, I'm looking forward for what we got coming in the future. And I just
Yeah.
hope for 2022, I want a lot of more younger men and older men to hop on board this movement.
Man.
Yeah.
And we change the city. And then outside the city, but right now at home.
Oh, it's
Cause we
happening.
looking for more EMEs. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They don't
Brothers,
just stop here.
brothers.
It's like,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Looking for more people.
'Cause we
I'm
just
finna get
regular
up, y'all, because I
guys,
got to
man.
go back to my post, man. I
Yeah, go
love
back to your
y'all.
post.
Thank everybody
And who's
for all their
taking my
support,
spot?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a couple of guests coming
Danita.
through, so I'm finna get them up in there.
You wanna come over?
Look, she
Come on.
said,
am I staying here?
And shout out to Miss Rennie,
We got
man.
one seat. They can rotate this seat.
So just stay here? Oh,
Rotate me and rotate.
Get some of this paper.
Nah, you gotta go. We get
Whoa,
somebody
we
whoa.
else.
gotta go.
Get
We
out.
gotta get rid. Oh,
Man,
I
EME.
am
this
still,
thing.
I am still your boss.
You better chill. Hey, but not right now. You gotta get up out of here.
Hey,
In my area, my
also,
office.
hey y'all, also
Or
before we go,
prison. You don't
also
talk to
before
me
we
like
go,
that.
hey man, also before we go, in the near future, EME gonna have future investment plans, man. We gonna be helping out our community. So y'all think we coming strong now, man. By January, man, we gonna be coming strong, man. With some things to get in the community.
All right, see you
man.
later.
Speak it.
Don't come back.
Get to the atmosphere.
Aye.
You know what? You
Okay,
get to do
boss.
that right now.
I know, because tomorrow I gotta do what
You
you
wait till
say.
tomorrow.
I gotta do what you say. That's what I'm taking advantage of. What I'm doing right now. All the angles. I can win.
Charge.
Charge
Battery
better
pack.
Okay, come
Charge
on,
battery
Shout out
pack.
the battery pack.
It just popped up.
Come on.
Charlie Rock.
Y'all call me to the table.
Yes, woman. The guy we
Hurry
called
up,
you
Miss
to the
Rennie.
table.
Hurry up, Miss
It
Rennie.
was an honor to have you.
Make yourself comfortable.
All right.
Step into my office.
Step into your office.
Yes, this is my Thunderdome.
Hey, these some of our best
Yeah.
guests we got up here, y'all, right here.
Yeah.
Miss Rennie. In the movie, she's $100,000 Rennie.
$100,000.
That's her name. That's her name in the
In the
book.
movie, yep.
$100,000 Rennie.
$100,000. Oh,
Because you're not playing, you'll get more than
You make
$100,000
$100,000
or more. Yeah.
all right.
That's the deal that you work out. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So I'm food stamp pastor.
No, you're good stuff.
Food bank pastor. That's what I am.
Who that pastor?
Hey, having a lot of good. Hey,
Hey, that's
Kind of like that.
I ain't got $100,000, but I got some food for
you
you.
got some food for you.
You
Hey,
gonna
they
feed
gonna
people?
come running.
Absolutely. And I come when y'all offer me to eat too. So
I'm telling you, I would come too.
yeah, y'all got good food around
Thank you.
Y'all
Thank you
did
so
have one of
much.
the best food drives I've ever seen.
Thank
in
you.
my
Man,
life.
I
here. It
like
is a
the,
well-oiled machine.
It's a well-oiled machine, and the food is incredible.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it's like a box.
Yeah.
Huge box.
Our folks buy food that they would want to eat at their house.
Right.
You don't give anybody anything you don't want.
So,
That's
no.
true.
And then I want to thank Miss Rennie too for believing in us. Like
Believe
you like
Yeah, I remember.
you like pushed it, you know what I'm saying? Especially me, you was like, you can do it. You always told me, oh, you're gonna be famous. You always said that. You made me believe it. Yeah, it was our first donation came through Miss Rena. Everything, you know what I mean? Like, we really appreciate everything you do.
Well, I thank
Like,
y'all.
you know what
Y'all
I'm
are making a
saying?
difference.
Yeah,
You know,
we're doing
and
our
it's
best.
one step at a time, and y'all are doing it. I mean, really, not just talking about it, but doing it.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be a part of it, a little tiny part of it.
Now you're a big part.
Big part.
You're a big part.
Yeah. I thank you so much because
We got nothing but love for you.
you done helped us, our family. You done helped us. Just you put it. I remember I went on a radio station with Miss Rennie, and I'm answering the questions. I'm just being me. Miss Rennie just looking like, okay, I'm gonna go with the flow. You know, she's like, he said that. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. So she rolled with me. I like that. I mean, I was saying some stuff to get their attention to understand about the neighborhood. That it's not what you think. It's a gang is not the same thing. You can put, if you say our street gangs are gangs, you can say a lot of organizations are gangs.
Right.
You can say the police are a gang. You
Right.
can say the government's a gang. So there's a lot of things that they do that you say gangs do.
Right.
So you can't put that bad negative connotation on a group unless you're gonna put it on all groups.
Right.
Then you need to take that off of that group and call. I say we should be called urban organizations.
Okay.
Because we can be a conglomerate and make money and benefit the community as well as protect the community financially and physically. So I think it's the wrong name. I think gangs is a name to deter people and make them not like what's going on. But if you call it an organization or a conglomerate that can financially help people in the neighborhood and its members, then that's not bad.
Right.
That's actually a very good thing.
But we go back to historically, that's what that
Well,
whole
gang
situation
started
was.
with the word.
Yeah.
They just changed the name. See, we don't understand how powerful words are. Words are spells.
Absolutely.
So if you speak it, it's going to turn into that. If you say it over, that's what propaganda is. When you keep showing something on TV over and over to people, oh, those people are less. Those people are less. For years, the people are not even, they'll unconsciously believe what they saw.
Mhm.
It's called programming, and that's what's been done. So we have to learn how to unprogram ourselves and relearn. Because there's a lot of stuff that we don't know that we think is reality and true, but we can, if you dig deeper, you'll go down that rabbit hole and find something that you didn't think
You know
existed.
what's in that.
And then sometimes people that you think are enemies who don't like you actually aren't.
Right.
People who are totally opposite to you,
Now you got to get to know
will be
people.
right there with you when you need it more than other people that you thought would be there. So it's also lessons learned, and Miss Riddy showed me a lot. And she taught me a lot, and she's given me a lot. I love Miss Rennie. She's been at our events and stuff. She rep EME. When she's not around us, she talking about it.
Right.
And that's what you
People
call
are
it.
fascinated by what you all are doing.
Yeah, we want to keep
You know,
them that way.
because we too, we saying a white person,
Right.
we have misconceptions.
Right.
And those misconceptions need to change.
Right.
And we're on a big push now through a public relations thing to change, to educate
Right.
our own race.
Right. Right.
This is what a gang is.
Right.
This is why you do this. It's not, it's like you say, to get that word in your head and then all of a sudden it has a connotation.
Yep.
Then there you go.
Right.
You taught us how to
Right about
do
that.
interviews though. All our interviews,
Yeah.
you got us prepared for them. You put us in front of the camera, like all my camera shots, they be coming from me reading.
Yeah.
We really put us in front of the cameras, you know what I mean?
Told you not to be scared.
Yeah, that's why she $100 million reading.
What's that mean?
$100,000 reading.
What's that mean when I was
Nah,
getting you
was
ready,
good.
getting you pumped up, sit
you-
straight,
You,
talk straight to the camera?
yeah, you it's tough, you know.
You have
but
nothing
you
to
did.
be ashamed about.
She encourages.
Yeah.
She encourages like crazy. It just makes you feel better when you have somebody behind you. When you have people behind you that believe in you, it makes you go harder because you understand that not just it's for you, it's for them because they're dependent on
Exactly.
you, and then you're doing it for your family too. So it makes it even stronger and more resident in my heart. That's why it's not all about the money, but I do want to make sure my family's okay.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
If there's
So,
nothing
right.
wrong with
You know?
want to feed your family
Yes,
and making
bad.
sure they have the best possible, nothing wrong with that. So don't never let anybody tell you there's something wrong with looking out for yourself and your family. But it's also about being part of the human web, the human experience, because we're gonna bump into different people, different background. So how that person sees you, they can take that to wherever they go, and they can have a better connotation or better knowledge of who you are. Like somebody can meet me as a black male and have a connotation like, oh, he's violent, he's gonna do this to me, gonna hurt me, but they meet me and talk to me. Like, man, he might protect me before somebody else will.
Right.
Right.
So you
Right.
change the notion or the thought process they have of you by empowering ourselves. That's why we call ourselves empowering my environment. We want to change how we see ourselves first, and then that'll make other people change how they see us. Because
right.
what we what's the word, exude, we push out what we show. And I know that's what you speak and talk about a lot.
Absolutely. I'm redheaded on intentionally. I'm like, I look like this on purpose because it's a talk point. I'm a female pastor, female lead pastor of a multi-racial congregation. And so, you know, when they come looking for the pastor, they go, there she goes. You're the pastor. And so then we the same thing that you were talking about with the hood mentality. We go and break down all of the stereotypes that they thought. Just because she got red hair, just because she talks loud, doesn't mean that she's uneducated. It doesn't mean that she doesn't know the Bible. Doesn't mean that she doesn't care about the people. And so I think that's one of the things that I've admired about you guys. It's like, we break down stereotypes. I'm gonna draw you in with my gold teeth. I'm gonna draw you in with my shades. I'm gonna draw you in, and then when you think you've figured me out, boom. Now let me tell you what it's really all about. And so that's exciting to me. I'm really glad that y'all allowed me to come and sit at the table with y'all. You know, just
glad to have you.
I'm glad to meet
You've been around ever since. You ain't
Listen.
going nowhere.
Listen, I'm not gonna die.
I'm working in your building.
Pull up.
That's
Working
right.
in our building.
Listen,
All of everything's over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got your back, no matter what.
The 100 families over there.
Got you.
Your office is over there.
That's how we do. Yeah, I mean, and if you talk about the neighborhood network, you know, like when you live in the hood, we watch out for each other.
All right, see y'all
So
later.
that's the whole thing.
Delicious.
We watch out for you, my
See y'all
family,
later.
Right. Honestly.
and vice versa. So, and when I call you, I expect you to come.
Right.
And when you call me, you should expect that I'm gonna show up.
Right.
I had stuff to do today, but Shauna
Right.
said the guys want you to come. I said I'm changing my plans.
Oh
Just stay
man, that
right there.
feels so
We
good.
appreciate it.
Yeah, no
We
doubt.
really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm honored to know you guys and excited about your future.
Thank you.
I can't wait till this time next year.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I mean,
goodness.
what will the stories be this time
Oh,
next
it's gonna be some crazy
year?
stories.
Just going to get better and better and better.
Yep.
Right.
You said something earlier about, you know, the different pieces working together. And
Bye-bye.
made me think
See
about
y'all
the
later.
passage of scripture that says, we are the body of Christ, compactly, jointly fit together, each part supplying. And what we forget is we all are a part of the same body. And so what we try to do is go and say, okay, you over there, don't you know? Each part has its job
I have this place.
in order
Yes.
for the body to operate properly.
Right.
And so, I mean, you need us, we need you.
Right.
And
That's what's
just how
called
it
the
is.
human body. That's what I was saying when I meant the human experience.
Yes, sir.
Everybody brings something to the table.
Exactly.
And if you have everybody involved, the machine runs so much better.
Mhm.
You gotta, if you exclude something, you're missing a part. It's like a car. You take a piece out of the car, sooner or later that car gonna break down because you need that piece.
Right.
So you gotta include everybody because they plug the holes, and we need those holes plugged every time because if God wanted everybody to be the same, He would have made everybody one color, one race, one style, but He didn't. We unique, we different. We all, somebody got big head, someone got little head, somebody got
Big
too
skin.
thick skin, someone's got long legs, someone's short, someone's skinny, someone's fat. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
Why don't we get that? We try to put everybody in a box, but it's
Right.
propaganda.
Right.
We destroy the box. That's what I say. The box should be destroyed.
Come on now.
Let's
Like,
cut
so
the box in
destroy that
pieces,
box.
man.
Here you go.
The box.
If we are created in God's image, right? And in God's likeness, and none of us look alike, what does that say about God?
Come on.
God is beyond our comprehension.
Anywhere.
God, you know,
Right. We can't
in
even understand.
in seminary, one of my professors said, you know, we try to genderize God.
Right.
We try to,
Yeah.
you know, racialize God.
Mhm.
He said, but God is odd. God does not have a bond.
Come on.
God, you can't put God
Come
in a
You can't.
like you said, in a box, in a
Can't.
body, in a representation,
You can't.
any
In
of
a
that.
race, none of that.
Period.
None of
Period.
And that's where we going wrong because we're thinking selfishly.
Right.
That's the thing. It's not we're
We
not
all
even thinking
create.
about a group. We're thinking about selfishly.
Right.
And it's not bad. Like I said before, it's not bad to think about your family and
Right.
support your family and,
Right.
and do whatever it takes to feed your family. But you are part of a group. You got to understand that.
Bigger world.
Yes, it's a bigger
Right.
world, and if we connected, that's how we got together. By
Right.
connecting.
Connected, yeah.
Who would have thought we would have been Miss Brittany? I
Right.
would have thought I would have been working with you.
Who would have thought we would have had
I
the
call
sheriff
you
and
the
chief
text
on
on a
a
regular.
podcast?
Who would have thought that?
Right.
Nobody. But see,
But my life is better for it.
yeah,
I've
Exactly.
learned a lot.
yeah.
Right.
What you learned, friend?
Well, I learned about the definition of a gang.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I had the understanding that that's what a gang was.
Yeah.
It was
It's
totally
bad.
wrong.
Right, right.
But then I've told 5 or 6 more people, and I'm sure they've told 5
It's
or
spread.
6.
Word of mouth is dope. Word of
Yeah.
mouth can change the whole world. Yeah, she came to the hood. Miss Rennie been to the spot. She hung out with us. Some of y'all ain't been there. Miss Rennie been there. She been there.
And I know don't buy pork hot dogs
Yeah, don't buy pork hot dog. All
No,
beef,
don't need the pork
all
hot.
beef or chicken or turkey, but don't buy pork hot dog. And that's just a rule I live by. Just a rule of mine. But Miss Rennie, she come around and you always come and support. And I saw you. I met you when I was in Paris.
Right,
And I was looking at you through a TV screen.
TV screen.
Yeah, and you was testifying and had me and Kayla. Hallelujah. I was trying not to move so much. I was feeling it though because I had said something about the church, but it was only because I had a bad experience with it. And you know, sometimes you lash out from past experiences with with people.
Mhm.
So sometimes it affects it. But when you grow, you see things better, and it changes the perspective, and you can come back and meet that situation with apology and be humble. So
Yeah. One thing
I'm
I
all
say
for that.
to people all the time, I say, you know, if you have problems with church, you need to go back to church.
Yeah,
Because church
something
is
like
different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So if
really
your church
different
experience
now.
was 20 years ago when you got hurt, go back to church again. Try it again.
Right.
You know, because 20 years ago, ain't nowhere in the world I'd have been a lead pastor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because times have changed, people have changed,
Right.
then the leadership had to change.
Come on.
The dynamic in the system had to change. So, you know, it's different.
Right. God can use anybody. Been using anybody, but they
We're not
ain't
as
like-
judgmental as we used to be.
right,
Because now we got flawed people that's in the
Right.
in the driving seat.
right,
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And everybody got to realize that we are flawed,
Been flawed.
and we will always
need
be
to say.
flawed in a
Right.
way.
Exactly.
But the thing is, we work around and through our flaws
Right.
and make us stronger and better. And we work as a unit. When we work with people, you're not always gonna even like the people you work with. You know that.
Right.
But if you respect them
ways,
and get
yeah.
the job done, then there's no problem. If everybody can do that, but I'm talking about a perfect world. That ain't never gonna
Right.
happen. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
no.
So,
I
know.
think it goes in increments.
Right.
You know, it's like a spectrum. You know, maybe we're down here now and it just keeps moving up closer and
Right.
closer. I'm convinced that we can.
Right.
We can make it better.
It depends
that's
on
for
the
sure.
people.
Yeah.
It's all the people coming together, man. That's what it depends on us to make this world perfect. Because, like they said, I read something. It was like it ain't. People always talking about animals and stuff like that. It's humans.
I'm telling
We the
you.
worst ones.
Yeah,
we
we-
want to turn out they for us,
Right.
killing them, eating them. We need to get right. And once we get right, everything else gonna fall.
What'd you say,
It's
Rob?
the people.
Next interview.
Next video.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Thank
y'all.
y'all.
Good job.
Thank
Congratulations.
y'all. Thank y'all. You coming? You sitting? Come on down. Sit on down.
Congratulations.
Sit. Could you get on here?
Who put the gun?
You sit over there.
John and Ben.
Wait, Chris, you go next. Like you.
Oh,
You and Jared come together.
You
You come.
Go last. Go on.
I'm getting What's up, man? Who that? Bando, where you go, man? You supposed to be over here. You be tripping. You be eating up there.
Yeah, he's next.
That's
Oh, DB next. Okay. All right. In and out.
All right, we got some more people. We got some more supporters and loved ones. I got my brother Chris Onyx. Whoa, he a chef. He be cooking up some stuff all the time. And we got one of my homies and great friends,
That's the only
Lori.
thing. Knock it out.
We call her.
They can hear you.
And we got Princess over there and the crew. And I'm doing a wave on you.
Look at
You
this,
can't stop
man.
that. You can't stop that. Let's
Jang
go.
bang, jang
Yes, sir.
What y'all got going tonight, man? Y'all come celebrate with us, man. Y'all come hit us up, enjoy our time, and we enjoy y'all time. What y'all think about the things that went on in the past? 'Cause you've been on the journey from the get-go with EME. So
Yeah.
what's popping?
Well, just loving the support, man. Just support my family and friends. That's all it's about. That's all it's positivity. That's all we're about is positivity and try to support each other on some positive things nowadays because everything's rough. So all we have is family, you know.
Right,
And
right.
If you don't have family, it's kind of rough. So I'm just here to support, and I've just been from the beginning, just been cooking for my guys and
Yeah,
cooking
man.
for the community and handling my business. That's all about. That's what it's all about.
There we
What's
go.
up, man?
And we
Well,
appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
I've always supported you guys before EME.
Mhm.
Right.
So with that being said, I'm just proud of how much y'all have grown, how much you guys have accomplished, how strong and empowered you guys have shown yourselves as being. I'm loving every moment of it. I can't wait to see what next year is gonna bring.
Woo. It's gonna be hard in the paint.
Thank you for
I
those.
tell
words.
you, like that
Proud
job.
of you too, though. You do big things.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff,
go
man.
ahead.
We appreciate your work.
What y'all be
You
doing?
taught us a lot. You feel me?
Had
You
to
taught us a
learn
lot.
from the
Every
best.
time we get stuck on something, we dial your number and you'll put us up on game. So we appreciate you and everything. you got going on?
Get you
Y'all
got that knowledge.
always gonna put me on game too. So I mean, we say each one teach one.
Yep.
So we
Whenever we
just
get it.
back and forth, boomeranging it back and forth. It's time to give it to other people, and that's what y'all doing. And I'm so with it. Like, ain't nobody else doing this. Like, show me one, please
Yeah.
stand up.
I don't see
Exactly.
nobody. I don't see nobody doing it.
And
No,
that's,
no,
and that's
not
the
like
biggest thing about it, that I'm proud of these gentlemen because, you know, they come from the mud, you know, they done, you know, dirt and things, and now they can tell the youth that you don't have to do what we did, and it's a better way. And we can always rationalize things out and talk it out instead of leading to violence and, you know, or getting upset over any or small, minute things. You know, because that's what it usually things get out of hand. People get mad over little things, over things that happen in their life, and they take it out on another person. And that's where we have to realize that as a community, we can't go anywhere with violence. Right. You know, we still gonna be the same community that we were 30 years ago. You know, when the crack epidemic and all that. But now, technology and more family, more unity, and like you said, teach one, and that's what we all about. And I'm proud of you guys for leading that example. And it takes a lot. Everybody think it's a cakewalk. No, life been rough for us, and you know everybody had a bad hand, but now we can teach each other and teach the youth that there's always a better way.
Now, one thing that I am proud that stands out, y'all not just telling it,
Mm-hmm.
y'all showing it. Y'all are like living testimonies.
Yep.
Everybody don't bounce back from that. You
Nope.
get what I'm saying?
Right.
People say, oh, I done did this, I did that, and ain't grown not an inch.
Right. Still
Like,
doing
y'all done took a whole mile where we be like, I give you an inch, you take a mile. Y'all done took that joke and keep running with it. Keep
Right.
running with it. Because a lot of people can't say that they have done it, but y'all are doing it. And that's where I salute y'all. But y'all always saluting everybody else, but I'm
Yep.
saluting y'all today, baby.
Yep.
it.
Y'all doing it.
Appreciate you.
Positive
Appreciate you.
progression, and I love that positive progression.
Yeah, I read
We want to
about
do
that.
something better.
Yeah, probably the progression. I read about
All
that.
us been in trouble. All us, we got
Yeah.
tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
Tired,
And it was
Get tired of
always
getting
in you
trouble
what
doing
you
the
don't
same
know.
thing.
Right.
Like
It
she
was
said, the
always
same
in
old,
you.
same old.
Right.
We was doing
I
the
think it
same
comes with
thing.
maturity. We matured.
There we
We
go.
grew up fast. We started making deals. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you know, we probably couldn't hold no $1 million, $2 million budget, but now we can get $10 million and we know what to do with it. We can get $5 million, we know what to do with it. You know what I mean? So that comes with just maturity. Just want to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? So now people are able to come do big deals with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's what's up with us, man. We just
It
we
showed the
trying to
growth,
grow.
man. It showed the growth, man. Because each stage we done been through, man. We done. They say that when God bless you, He bless you in stages and increments. So like each one, He's like testing you. So if you don't pass the first time, He gonna bring you the same exact test until you. It might be in a different way, but until you pass that emotional or mental blockage that you got that you can't get your blessing. So until you pass that stage, you can't get to the next level, because the next level is gonna be a different test. It's gonna test your inner spirit and your morality or whatever you're gonna do. And then when you pass that level, you go to the next level. And that's what I really believe that the blessings are, because each blessing is different, but it's harder to get to each one. You know what I mean? You have to change and grow even more each time. So I feel like that's what EME is. EME, we showing the world that people that look like us can make real changes and produce income for our communities. We showing it can be done because we the first of our kind. Y'all know that, right? We're like trendsetters, man. So I'm not saying I'm not bragging, but man, if it's the truth, man, you gotta
Brag
speak
on
it,
that,
man.
thanks.
Man, we crushing it, man. We showing that we can do it in a humble way, but we doing it as a unit. That's what our society and people need, to unify more. Unity with every side is what we have on our logo. Unity with every side. And it doesn't matter color, profession, race, none of that. It doesn't matter if I got a plan and a goal and you got the same plan and goal. I don't care how you look. I'm going to unite with you, and we're gonna get it done. That's how it should work. But we're not gonna say the bad. We're gonna keep pumping the good and promote the positive, because that's what EME is. That's what we spread. We spread love, we spread unity, and we spread entrepreneurship and power. And Lori, she was about that entrepreneur life. She crushing on that.
I'm trying to get like y'all.
You know, I called you earlier today trying to get some tips and sneak through the back door. I'm trying to sneak through the back door of the business world. I'm trying to cheat.
I was always told
she was
money
doing
don't
that
attract
first.
money.
She was doing that first. She was on that road.
Political thing. She
Hey,
was on it.
I was always told money gonna attract money. Trash is gonna attract trash. At the end of the day, it was given to me, but it can't go nowhere if I don't spread it to somebody else.
You gotta give it away. Give it away
now. The millionaires, they come in packs.
Right.
But the scrubs, they want to be by themselves.
Right.
And that don't even make no sense to me. But hey.
I think a lot of our people need to start trying to know the governors, trying to know the mayors and the districts and the people in that kind of power. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something we brought to the table for real. Like, we actually playing with people with power. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that take you a long way.
And it's a beautiful thing to be up there with them. I ain't gonna lie.
It take you a long way.
It make your swag a little different. I know. And that's why I'm like, shoot, I know what that is. So yes, and that's what I just said. Money attract money and trash contract trash. So if y'all get empire that you are building, you need to be with other people that's gonna be building the same different type of empire. You know what I'm saying? Not people who don't want to do nothing.
Right, come on now. You right about that.
I know business wise, I ain't know nothing about grants. I ain't know nothing about grants and how to get a loan.
So you heard about it, but ain't nobody telling you that. And that's the crazy
copyright
part.
and trademark, man. We learned all that stuff. You know
We learned it pretty
and we
fast,
did
though.
it.
Yeah, we did it. We like boom, boom, boom.
Like, we copyrighted, trademark, we all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually did it. So we got a real LLC. We got a real nonprofit.
Right.
You know what I mean? We put our money in all that. We put our time and our effort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we did it from the heart too. Like, bro, I don't want no money. I don't want nothing. I just want a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So, it came with heart. It came with work. You know what I'm saying? Faith. A lot of this stuff was fake, bro. It just bounced up. I don't know how it happened. It just happened. You know what I mean?
It was meant to happen.
It was meant to happen.
It was meant. It was.
If it's for you, if it was for you, it was gonna be for you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But congratulations
thank y'all, and we happy to have y'all.
Thank you.
Love all y'all.
Keep working with us.
Tell us about the business. Give us the business.
Oh, shucks, I didn't get it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and get the other person.
All right.
Go ahead, say what you gonna say.
We already gave it out. We good, baby. Yeah, we already gave it out.
You already gave you that?
We already gave
I'll be back.
Who else coming?
Appreciate being on.
Man, no.
Man, hey, shout out to Japan and the new Black Panther Party for having us at the event.
Japan and the new Black
Rich
Panther
man
Party.
right here. This rich man right here, man. Let's go. This rich man.
Let's go.
You do.
Okay.
Gentlemen.
What's
All right,
happening? We got some more guests in the house. We got my older brother, Michael Benson. Yeah, and we got Bando.
Yeah, no, y'all know what it is.
Y'all know what it is. One of the hottest rapper. Bando Mel, get with me. You come on, stream my stuff. Go look, holler at me, listen to my music. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Bando.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brethren? What you got going?
Working hard, staying on trope. You know, that's a job for me.
Man, we appreciate the food, man.
Oh,
appreciate
yeah.
that, man.
Well,
That's
yeah.
5-5.
D's Catering.
D's
Yeah.
Catering.
Go
D's
check my
Catering.
story out.
Y'all
see.
check out your show. D's
She does
Catering
food,
and
she
mixology.
She does drinks. She do the baskets, whatever.
So bartend, like
She
Yeah, she bring it to the bar.
Literally.
listen, that's
Yes.
good.
Yes. So she caters and she bartends.
She bring the food and then she feed you the drink.
You be like, hell, I need some
Oh,
rock.
Yep,
Yeah.
she right there to do that.
Come on now.
She's
Hey,
licensed.
yeah.
She's licensed.
She's licensed.
Yeah.
She's licensed
Nice.
for all this, everything, for food, everything.
She does a very good job, you can see.
Yeah.
So, dude.
Next
You
time,
gotta take
next
some
time,
oxtails. My
next,
God.
next time she do an event, I'm gonna have the bartender department. I'm
She
gonna
can
have
rock too.
Ah, man.
yeah, she do some oxtails.
No,
We had him on here
If you
before.
name whatever you name,
Yeah,
whatever.
we had him on here.
I'm talking about from Asian food to name Jamaican,
Jerk chicken, she make jerk.
anything that you could possibly conjure in your head.
She make.
She's a master at what she do, man. All I can say, man.
I get Southfish. I get Southfish.
I get Southfish.
Aki sauce.
Aki and Southfish.
If you have it,
I drank sake before. I drank that Chinese liquor.
He's
the
cultured.
sake.
He's cultured.
yes, you see.
Yeah, he talking about some stuff.
Like, what you been up to?
Man, I don't know what I've been up to. Giving capital to our people in our community. You know how it is. That's what we need. Yeah, I've been in a little standstill, man. Got some little things we're doing a little change on our loan committee. So some of the loans have been kind of halted. You know, it's a little frustrating because you know how we got to get things correct and everything like that. But we still, I was pushing out something today, man. A new semi truck auto loan for trucking. He got a box truck. I did a loan for a guy to start a road service. Started his own business, road service. He does he worked with towing companies and they outsource him when he go with you need your windshield or your tire. He fixed it. He got approved for $10,000 today. No, 5,800. Stop, 5,800. 5,800.
That's still a good number.
Yeah, it is. Got another proof today for $10,000. One of our local barbershops. So we out here trying to get capital to our people, you know, and you know there are requirements. We just can't just throw money out there, you know.
Right.
What
are some of your requirements?
Okay, one biggest thing is cash flow. It's not credit. We don't even look at credit for as determining the loan. That's what's affecting our community a lot of times. So we educate you on credit first. So initially, your loans with us, it's not credit based. It's more cash flow based. We're gonna look at your bank statements, 3 to 6 months bank statements, see how your cash flowing, and then we're gonna determine how much amount that we can lend you based on what your cash flow and your ability to repay back. But it's a we do. I mean, it's a good thing. Also, the biggest thing we're big on relationships. So just say you ask for $25,000 loan for your business today. I'm looking for cash flow. Like, no, I can't do that. I can get you about $5,000.
Right.
And so get $5,000, but once you pay that back and you show good faith and you know everything is going good, then pay that back, you'll have a chance to increase it.
Yeah, 10,000.
Yeah, it's all related. Yeah, that's how lending supposed to be.
Right.
You're supposed to be crunching some numbers in there. You're looking on the odds, you decline.
And then not even try to help after that.
Nothing. You can't get nothing. It's still something.
That's another thing we do. We do technical assistance. So when you come in here, like I did, the guy with the road service, I showed him how to manage his money, how to save the money, you know, how to get when you get the loan, what to do with the money, how to market. We go in and actually in depth about your business. So we don't only just want you to repay it. We want you to have a good business. We want you to thrive. So we're big on technical assistance. So man, that's what I've been on. That's what it, man. I got a meeting after this too. With the founder of that organization called People Trust. And I passed them a card. Everybody was here. People Trust. The founder is Arlo Washington. He founded it. He started a barbershop, 3 barbershops. Now let me tell you what he did. Went to college. He really like college with him. We got a student loan. Opened a barbershop. Went to barber school. Opened a barbershop. Opened 3 of them. They said, you know what? I want to start school. First black person, young black man in Little Rock. Not Little Rock, but Little Rock to open a barber college. Well, open a barber college. Realized the students there were struggling because when they're trying to better themselves, but how you gonna better yourself if you don't got no money?
Right.
So you trying to advance yourself, but you gotta work and take care of yourself. So he started with $10,000 loaning out his own money.
Wow. And
now he has a full-fledged, been doing it for since 2015, have full-fledged loan fund. So what we do, we loan out to the community. We have a lot of funding from grants department, Treasury. Man,
community.
It's a game changer.
People trust.
People trust.
Yeah,
People
I see it
trust.
on his page.
And I gotta represent People Trust because this is bigger than me. You know,
Right.
this is cause y'all know where they camera because y'all know I'm gonna sit there and rap. You know, that's what we do. I am a rap artist. You gonna listen to my music. But the bigger picture is that our community needs capital. You keeping it real. Keeping it real. But what we gonna do though? I'm gonna make sure this is bigger than me. This is about capital, supplying capital. Because let me tell you, one way the urban community can thrive is through small business.
Right.
So we're talking about that. Like one thing, let me tell you what we're talking about. We want to rebuild the South in Southside community.
Right.
What you say? That's what we want to do. We want to redevelop. We have to first.
Blueprint. That's a good blueprint for the rest of Little Rock.
Yes, for the restaurant, and it can start with our community.
That's what I'm saying. That's a great blueprint.
That's a great blueprint.
That's a great blueprint.
Exactly. And so, what we need to do, we need to redevelop it, and we need to get people to go that to live down there. So we need to get some housing. So I don't care. Like I said, we started on private. I don't care. We need to start building and start having people living there again. Then once we have the residents there, we can work on Thrasher, because that's where I went to the boys club, and that needs to be open, man. So that's what I want to do, man. You know.
I said they hear this. I'm
Man,
with you, bro.
yeah, I
said y'all hear this.
Yeah, this what we need.
I hope they hear you loud and clear.
Loud and clear. We
Thrasher
need
need to be open.
Thrasher needs to be open, man. I learned how, man.
Why is it closed? No,
we ain't gonna go there yet. We ain't gonna go there. We're gonna save that for another live.
Because they waiting on EME.
That's not true.
Speaking,
Because
bro.
they waiting on
You was a
EME.
mean
It might be
back in the
something
day.
we got to do.
I learned how to swim in Thrasher, man.
Shoot, I'm mean too.
He been like this.
We done changed. What made businesses made us change.
Yeah.
When we got our business, we said, oh man, we can't be doing that no more.
Come on, man.
We can't be acting like this no more. We can't be dressing like that no
Come
more.
on, man.
We changed everything to make the business right. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's your livelihood.
man, it's your livelihood.
Value.
That's
Value.
Yeah.
Your value, man.
Everybody had a streak in them when they wasn't right. Everybody had a time in their life when they weren't rap tight.
And it doesn't matter.
And it's still in you. It can come out.
Yeah,
But you gotta keep it tamed. You gotta keep them demons tamed. Now they can come back and pop back up.
He said, all
them
of us got all the story.
That thing trying to come out the day.
Come on now. You gotta be reliable.
Anyway, but yeah, man.
I talked to a psychologist for my problems.
Hey,
I did
whatever
too.
you gotta
I'm
do.
still talking to my psychologist.
Whatever you gotta do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes my neck go like this.
Oh,
That's what we're doing.
man,
That.
I ain't that nigga really get the ticket like this.
It ain't gonna get the ticket.
You
I'm
get
gonna pop like
stuck.
it, drop it on you if you start ticking.
Oh, you know
I'm gonna
something
pop like
wrong.
it on you.
Yeah, I did it
No,
for real,
so-
dog.
Your neck be like
You
this.
know, I'm talking to us.
I'm talking to
Yeah,
a
I
psychologist. I need
I know you did.
that. I need that.
No, we need like a lot of times in our community, we don't understand. We need that.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Everybody.
You traumatized people.
Yeah,
That's something else we learned on here.
We already are traumatized people.
Right.
We ain't talk to nobody. Ain't nobody. They
Right.
just set us free.
Right.
All that stuff
We
bound up
ain't-
in us.
Man, it's
Right,
time.
and
We
you
gotta
talk to a lot of these
we messed
young
up.
And we letting it
people
out through our
and
violence
get
and
in trouble
anger
and
towards
stuff,
each other.
and
We
you just
letting
see
it out.
talk
That's how
to
we
them.
release it.
Some
Because
of the
we've been
stuff these
talking.
people been through, man. You'll be like, man, you a kid, you been through this already. And then one they out here acting a fool like this, man. People realize traumatized.
Realize
that's
sometimes.
real.
They'll never go
It's
talk
true.
to nobody. They'll never go talk to nobody.
Unless the
'cause
right person
They
come
don't.
up to
They
them.
we talk. We don't tell your business. Don't tell people.
Mhm.
People judge you. People talk, so they ain't gonna share what they going
What
through.
happened in the house?
Right.
Stay
Stay
in
in
the
the house.
Yeah.
People
No
take
matter
that-
what
and
it
they
is,
take that
nobody.
outside them
That
streets.
rule don't never
and
be
turn
in
it
the
to a
break.
beast out there in the streets.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's how your what you call it. Your when you react. That's your you reacting
I
from
know
what
you're
all
talking
that.
about, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's
And
real.
so and that's real, man. You can't bottle all that stuff in your mind and all that
Right.
hurt. You gotta vent it
Big
out.
sometimes. Ask for some help sometimes.
Right.
I
And
never
Release,
talk
that
to
release is needed, but
Yep.
there are more positive ways to
Right.
release it, but we haven't been
Been
channeled.
taught that,
Yeah.
right?
We don't know how
Taught
to
that,
channel it.
Right. Right.
And
That's why
it's balled
counseling
up when
is
it's
good.
balled up. Once it comes out,
It's not gonna come out right. It's not gonna
Right.
come out
Like a
right.
grenade.
even if you
Right.
hold something back,
Restricted. Yep.
because we do know restraint.
Yeah, we don't.
Because other cultures, they eliminate their problems. Like eliminate. You know what I'm saying? We just
Yeah.
aggressive and violent. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, bro. K3, we see you on them. I forget we got comments on them, man. I can see
you
it.
see that?
Appreciate you.
Oh, K3 on there,
Man, we
man.
see.
Hold on, K3, my guy.
Y'all
my guy.
gotta look at the comments.
baby.
Y'all gotta look at the comments. Hey, send the comments in. No.
But yeah, for real though, that's real, man. I think.
But you see how
yeah,
you
yeah,
see how
that's
that
real,
is? It's
yeah.
like a lot of cultures, they've been trained to eliminate their problem, and whatever the consequences are, the consequences.
Right.
Our mama told us, you better not. Don't be embarrassing me in the
Right.
streets.
Don't tell nobody. Don't go to no
see what I'm
counselor.
saying?
You don't need no
Hey,
help.
Hey,
And people
Better
that's
not
like
talk
eating.
that's how we
stand.
talk.
That's
Sure,
like
better not
eating
call
crack.
it.
try to get away with it. Look, try to get away with it.
Like
Whatever
even
we do,
going
we
up
gonna
in
No,
the
you supposed to
household,
put skin on
see
the
your
board.
mama and daddy or your daddy's girl for whoever it is. You see them arguing, fussing, and fighting all the time, man. Then a child grew up and he had
That's
that
what it
same
see.
type of
That's what it
mentality.
see.
He be
That's
that
the
type of
love.
man and think that's regular to slap
That's
your
love.
girl
That's
around
love,
and cuss
isn't
her out and
Exactly.
disrespect her, but that ain't regular, man.
That ain't
That
regular.
ain't right.
But that's
And
what-
if for her to do that to you either.
That's right, right.
Because
It's
some
that
women out
past-
here too
it's
that
that past
talk
trauma.
bad, call they dudes bees, all that. You know, you treat your man, but
Right.
they seen it and they got
And they just living what they see.
Right.
They thinking it's normal.
That's the past trauma.
Man, that's real. Past trauma.
No, that was my
Whatever
hard
you
time.
see.
Relationship and family type stuff. And
Right.
kid, all that
Because we
stuff
grew
was
up
hard,
jacked
'cause
up.
I ain't see
Going
no
to
love.
prison young.
There was no love
and then
in
the
my
prison
family.
raised you. Oh,
You had to get it how you get it.
Yeah, you get it.
The dope took over. The dope took over, man.
That's why it was put there.
Club,
Right.
the liquor.
Whenever we lightened up, whenever our community ever lightened up and started trying to come together, they would throw us something.
Right.
Drugs,
Right.
liquor,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
Whatever. Pop like a drop it, whatever.
He
To,
said, "Fuck it."
to get our mind off of coming together and fixing our community.
Right. Because that's what we need. That's what we need. If we ever do that, even what we're doing now, if men came together.
Yeah.
And put all these differences behind
on
and
now.
come together
Come
and
on
sit
now.
down. It could be right there at 33rd Park.
Oh.
And really sit down and come together, man. We could change the world.
Wrong part, baby.
But so many people, man, come on.
If black men come together and get positive, if black men come together
Change the world.
and be
I was
more
trying to follow you.
positive
Yeah.
to our,
Right.
we start with our community. It will just shine.
Man, change the world.
It will
All
shine.
over the
It will
rock.
shine all over. For real.
But man, I thank y'all, brothers, man, for the
Man.
support.
Bando.
Love y'all.
Man,
Tell something, bro.
man,
It's
you-
all
you-
love, man.
Sir.
You come through for us, you know what I'm saying? Like you been
Yes,
doing
sir.
it. We appreciate
Whatever y'all
it.
need.
Sir.
Whatever y'all
Counseling,
need. Whatever
you
you
argue
need.
with us, you give us
Most
some
definitely.
debates.
I've
You
been wanting
make
you
me
to
change
see.
my mind
I
on
just
some
want you to
things.
see a different perspective.
E.
No,
Yeah.
man, I know
You
you
know what I'm
good.
saying? That's all.
I know you good, man. I just know you is Big Bully Darrell.
Big foot.
Whose hat is this?
Man, don't put that hat on.
That's
Some
my
in
hat.
it. Some in it now. I'm
That's
messing.
Lil Rock.
You ain't got nothing to put in it.
You gonna let me have it?
Yeah, you can have.
I'll buy it
You
from
can have anything, man. This
Man.
right here, y'all.
Day
is
one.
John
Day one.
Hardy, my lawyer. Ooh.
My college
tell you.
professor.
Yeah, my lawyer
I went to
right
college, didn't even know I was going to college.
Shoot, going to college. I'm the one that's been going to college.
Yeah.
I've learned more from y'all in the last year than y'all ever began to learn
Yeah.
from me.
No, we learned
No,
from you,
no,
bro.
that's not true.
That
That's
is
not
true.
You know, I always ask you questions.
Game.
Well,
You know
that's
what I ask
good.
you
Trademark
questions?
game.
Remember how I ask you questions? You always say, "Why you ask so many questions?"
'Cause that's what you
He
said.
told Angela.
He answered
I was like,
my
why you
question.
doing all?
Ask me questions.
We had to peep John out at first. We had to, when John got out, we had to figure him out.
Yeah, we
But
know
now
him.
we know he want us, so we
Yeah,
straight.
I'm not really. I'm not. I mean, I'm not. I'm
cool.
not,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
like him.
we went to the.
You've been on our podcast a lot of times.
Yeah.
man.
Him
Hey.
bringing the school down,
Yeah.
students down here waiting.
All right.
I got to get them back down here.
Right,
right.
right.
Especially your son.
We
That's the
all-
one that helped us come up with the symbol.
Yeah,
He wrote on the paper, it looked like a double. It was his son. He was like, I liked it. And we looked at it, we were like, yeah. He helped us start.
And
Real
we need.
talk.
It's time. I mean, y'all have every week. Y'all have been here.
Yeah.
Every single
For a year.
week.
Snow, sleet, and shine.
And most
For real.
people do their podcast every 2 weeks, every month, once a
Yeah,
month.
I mean, that's
We
really
do it every
impressive,
week.
y'all. And I'm telling you, it's just going to continue. It's going to snowball.
Yeah.
And I love the sweatshirts you got.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
Where do I get one?
Man, we're gonna get you some in a few minutes, man. I got some invoices in the email right now. I gotta send to y'all. So y'all finna
Coming
get
soon.
it. Y'all finna get it tonight.
Coming soon.
Y'all gonna know what kind of merch
Just let me
coming
know.
tonight.
Just let me know. Just let me know. 'Cause I
It's
love it. I
coming.
love the stand up show. You show them the turtle?
Yeah, man.
You got some on the
Appreciate it,
back,
man.
too.
It's copyrighted too. So
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
I will
That's
come
right.
after you.
That's right.
We
I
will
will
come
come after
after
you.
you.
And the
Show the
back.
back.
Show them the back turtle. The turtle. I can't see it. I can't see it on the
Hold
check.
on, your thing. You can't
Sit,
see the
go,
back.
go down some. Go down some. Go down some.
See it.
For the Trey Webb block, man. I love Trey Webb in my hood, man. My
Yeah,
South
I
End
remember when
community.
y'all came up
I
to.
love
Y'all
y'all,
remember
for
coming
real.
up to Harding?
Yep, they came.
Yeah.
I was at Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turtle, you did a great job.
Yeah, we was scared as hell up there, but
Why were
we
you
made
scared?
it through. I don't know. That was our first time ever having a school, getting on the stage and like
Open
somebody,
dialogue.
yeah,
Open
somebody
dialogue.
call you and say, I want you to
I
come
mean,
up
they
there
stood up and
get
they
up on the
talked.
stage.
They got up on the stage and they talked.
He has a
no
question.
idea
talked
what
to,
they
there
was
was
gonna do.
there was 50 students
Right.
during COVID, but it was
Right.
50 students out there at
Yeah.
least, and they were there,
Yeah.
and they got up and they told their story. They told some of their story.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, we made it funny.
Okay.
We
Well,
had
this
no
guy,
idea
he
we
had
were
him.
freestyling.
He had him charmed by the time he was.
That's Turk there. That's Turk.
That was amazing to us, though. Yeah.
It made a big impact. I had
Yeah,
some
that
students
helped
write
us.
about you guys
Yeah.
on their final paper.
Yeah,
They
good
said
job.
how brave you guys were. He
Right.
said it's tough to change,
Yeah.
to do something different than other people,
Yeah.
right? Everybody wants to do everything with
Same,
everybody else,
same.
right?
Right.
But there's two things. Y'all are gutsy enough to get out and do this.
Yeah.
Number one, and he was really impressed. He said, Professor, you don't know how brave. I had one kid from LA. He said, you don't know how brave they are
Yeah.
to do this.
Yeah.
And the second thing I would say is that, and we were talking about this earlier, is that I have students and I try to get them to do something, right? I
Right.
try to get them to get the initiative, and you guys do something.
Right.
And that
This
takes
is
a lot.
wisdom here.
That takes
This
a
is
lot
wisdom
of.
here because we used to be hard headed like this.
Right.
When we were younger, we
wanna
we
do
thought
that.
we knew it too, and
Right.
we don't need that. We got this,
Right.
right? It took this age and this wisdom and experiences.
Right.
Our experiences have molded us into
Better people.
man.
That's true.
Because if I didn't,
And
if
you
I didn't
can
bump
use
into you
them, too.
or you,
Right.
or, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't bump into certain people,
Right.
my life could have been different or even worse.
Right.
Right. Right.
Y'all make me
But
don't wanna
everything
go back to
happens
jail and stuff.
for a reason.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, and you can use all the experiences that you've had. in
And
your
you
life.
share
Make you
those
certified.
experiences. Share those experiences with your students.
I got to get you back up there this semester.
Exactly.
I got an
I'm
entrepreneur.
gonna be there this.
far-
I'm gonna
so-
be there this time.
I hope so. Can you come during the day?
Don't worry, I'm gonna be there.
Look,
You
look
let
at
me
him.
know
He gonna
2
make
weeks.
a way. He
You
gonna make
let
a
me
way.
know 2 weeks ahead of time. I'll
He
be
gonna
there.
make a
2
way.
weeks
He
ahead
gonna
of
make a
time.
way.
Yeah.
He
I've
gonna
been
make a
down to
way.
South End a couple times.
Yeah, you
2 or 3
came
times.
down there too,
Yeah,
yeah.
you a warrior.
You would have
did it
never
all
been
the way
down
through.
there.
Well,
South
I've been
End
there.
is safe
I'm
now.
saying,
What
I'm
South
saying,
End?
I'm saying you probably would have never
South
went to
End
that
is
park though.
jogging this
No,
South
I didn't
End.
know. But
Y'all just need
That's
I
what we
felt-
wanted.
some
That's
yoga
what we wanted.
studios.
We came a long way to
some
get our community
cafes.
like this, where we be
I mean,
safe and we can
I
jog and chill.
thought South End was nice.
That was always
It's
It
beautiful.
is.
on that show. You like
It
South
is.
End night. It used
It is now.
It is now.
It is now.
Why did it not used to be?
Nah.
No.
We
They
was there,
find you
Joe.
in the dumpster.
We was there 20 years ago.
Hey, that was our number one thing. We catch the white boy walking down the street, we gonna put him in the dumpster.
Meet people.
Rock, you wouldn't do that to me.
Shit.
What did Rock say when I told him? If I said, what if you saw me down there? He'd say, easy.
Easy money. Easy money.
Hey, come here.
Easy
I said,
business.
would you hurt me? No, I wouldn't.
I would hurt
Hey,
you.
we gotta help.
But you got
Hey,
it.
Turk, we got us one.
But you got it in your pockets.
Yeah, back in the day, it was rough, man.
Ah,
Shit, it
yo.
was like that with us too, shoot. So, you know, everybody had their shit.
Yeah.
You had to learn the hard way. Everybody learned the hard way.
We all
It
been rough.
was like that with us.
I'm
Shoot,
good.
they be driving down the street,
Hey.
see a black
Hey,
person.
if you need some,
$20 if you ready about it. Like that with us.
I
hey,
can
Mac,
go.
we need some help over here, man. This guy's got carried away.
Somebody gonna put you in the trash can. Now that's
You gonna put me in the trash can?
No.
Used to look.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day.
I'm
you
glad
had
you're
to go.
back. You're better in
You took
person.
your wallet and your
You're better in
shoes.
person. You know what? If you take my wallet and shoes, you probably need it more than me.
right.
Most definitely did.
That's why we thought you had
Most
some nice
definitely
shoes in
did.
your wallet.
We weren't taking it for no reason.
We broke his crap down there. That's out there.
Like we just gonna sit him in the corner. No, we gonna make some use of it.
That's what's good about our
Somebody gonna want
community
them
too.
shoes.
Our community done started a lot of business.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of people
Right,
now.
it's a lot of people, from
in our
kids and
community.
up.
Yeah, from kids
You've
and
had
on
some
up.
great, you've
getting
had
their
some
own
great
business.
businesses here.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is you're entrepreneurs. What I really, in the last year, what I've learned is how big of an impact your environment has on you. Right.
Yeah.
So what you've done is you're actually changing
The
the
narrative.
environment. Yeah. That these kids grow up in now.
Yes.
Right.
That's what we want to change. Is that I don't know what it was like when you were in middle school or junior high.
man.
Or
A
whatever.
mess.
Bullies.
Mess, a hot
Bullies.
mess.
Why you
I
say-
was a
Why
man.
you
Bullies,
say
drugs,
bullies?
drugs, and guns.
Yeah.
Well,
Women.
Turtle told me.
And,
girls.
and teen pregnancy.
Yeah.
Bullies, guns, teen
That's
pregnancy.
all
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
And drugs.
We call it fun.
Not the drugs. Don't leave out the drugs.
We call it everyday.
That's everyday life. That was just today. Hey,
A lot of fighting.
Roll over. That's what
a lot of fighting, keep going,
That's
stealing.
the drug dealing and all that stuff.
Stealing.
That before you believe.
A lot of burglars.
Hey, I was talking to somebody now.
So when you walk outside, it's 10 times worse.
Hey, I was talking to somebody.
A lot of burglars.
A lot of burglars. They missed class. That's what they were doing.
A lot of
Hey, look,
theft to property.
It's
Somebody
what?
was talking to me today.
They missed
A
school.
lot of theft.
If you pull up, if they say Michael Benson, and they say he's not here. I'm doing something bad. Going through a window, doing something weird.
And the principal knew that.
See, now
Might
they
as
got-
well know it.
Now they got skip day.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody today, like, man, we got skip day, and the kids got.
They got a whole
day.
park.
We just took off.
Yeah.
We didn't know nothing about no skip
Everybody-
day.
Everybody on your podcast is laughing at me right now. I'm sitting here going,
Wow, what? What? Huh? What?
What's wrong with you?
No,
He
you
told me. He said he
Yeah, you been here before.
he said he didn't even have any white friends till he went to prison.
Yeah. Shit, we ain't know what Mexican was. There wasn't no Mexicans in Little Rock. We ain't never seen a Mexican before. We ain't never seen none of that.
He was stuck in the
We was-
hood.
we was straight in the South.
Stuck in the hood.
We're going on in the South, staying in the South.
Did you stay in that area? You stay in
Yeah.
that neighborhood?
Yeah. We
I
had
wasn't- I
everything.
wasn't
We
that
had
way,
our
no.
family, we had protection,
I-
we had food, we had everything we needed in our own hood. That's why we ain't had no friends from other hoods. We was renegades. We did our own thing. That's just
What
what
made
it
you
was.
change?
Huh?
What
We
made
just grew
Get
up.
sick and tired of being sick and
A lot
tired.
of people died. A lot of people died. A lot of people went to prison. We grew
I had
up.
a-
The ones that was
I had a
left grew up.
child. I mean,
You know?
my first child did it for me. So
You know?
I haven't been in trouble with the law since my son has been born. He's 18, about to be 19 next year. So, and he's never been in any kind of trouble.
It
But-
just kicked in when you had a boy.
Just did. I
It's
mean,
something like that,
like soon as he,
They didn't stop
soon
that
as
right
he came
punch.
out, soon as he was conceived, like,
They
yeah,
didn't stop that right punch.
that was it. That was it. I've done little things. But
No,
no.
I don't even worry about it.
Look, I've done little things.
Right,
Like parking ticket. Like a parking ticket.
You got you know this guy. You got any stories on him when he was a kid?
Look at Judge. Yeah, I got some stories
That's
on him.
That's him and him.
He
And his
older
stories on
than
him.
him. He older than
I'm
us.
older. They was
He
watching
older
me.
than me.
They were watching me be big.
I was
So,
running with them.
so
Yeah.
You were running with.
Yeah, I was the young.
Okay.
Yeah.
mm.
That's how it be though. You know what I'm saying? We all had
Hey,
fun.
hey,
We
it's
was
a
young.
bright
Over
future
here,
though.
man.
Man, we had-
Because I mean, you guys just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, John.
Keep showing up, and we're gonna keep building on it. You got all kinds of people pulling for you, and it is
Right.
I mean, it's impressive, and change the environment for your kids.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
You already
And I know he's got a beautiful little girl.
Empowering.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
a
Woo Woo Baby.
empowering with the entrepreneurship. So congratulations.
Thank you,
guys.
John. Thank you for being there since day
Hey,
one,
thank you
man.
for being
Yeah,
Tell
come
them hard,
up,
we
come
love
up, come up and see
for
us.
being our
All right,
lawyer,
we
man.
come.
We don't want no
All right,
better
nice
lawyer.
to see you.
Make sure
tonight.
y'all have some
Make up the
food.
hard, man.
Yeah,
Schedule
I'm gonna
us-
get some food from him, man. I got some.
Oh, yeah,
schedule
yeah.
us to come up there to hard and
No, I'm
get
serious.
serious.
But
That's what he
we
was
got to
saying
do it before
before
the
you
end of the
came back.
semester.
So when is that?
Well, I don't know. I teach Monday, Wednesday, Friday at noon.
We got to.
12 to
figure it
1.
out.
We have a meeting about
You
that.
just let
And the
me know.
holidays
It's your
coming
day.
up, so you might want to schedule
scared.
because the holidays are starting
I'll be
to come up.
Let me tell you, you just show up.
We just gonna
Because
have a
we
meeting.
get out for Christmas now. We get out for
At
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
So just show up. You tell me what day you want to come. I'll make it happen.
Okay. We won't discuss it.
Man, we
It got to be in
You,
like.
you work
not
Wednesday
next
before,
week.
We're
before
gonna
Thanksgiving?
We're gonna discuss it though. We're gonna discuss it.
Tuesday?
So-
I don't know.
That
I'd have
whole
to
week.
look. I don't know.
Well,
I'd have to look.
Well, we want to thank.
we want to thank everybody. It's
Yeah.
time to thank everybody.
We want to thank everybody woo that supported EME.
Man,
watchers to the
man,
ones that
this-
came
this
out
is
tonight.
I need to
Yeah.
thank y'all.
This is our year, man. Pump it up, man.
Man,
We
this
done
our
did
year,
this
man.
a year,
22 gonna be
bruh.
even more dynamic.
That's why I built the tables like I do.
Look, we done got wiser. Our money done got better, man. We smiling, man. Everything good.
He's taking shit every night.
Hey, thank you.
Thank Mama G, Mama Gwen.
Mama
Yeah.
Gwen, yo, for doing our first EME hoodie.
Yeah,
Is that's your mama, isn't it, right? Yeah.
Paul Rock,
All my
Paul
homies that
Rock.
believe in me,
R.I.P.
man.
to
I
J-Lo.
love y'all.
catering and
Hey, man, we gotta give J-Lo
I want to meet every one of you.
Man, R.I.P. to J-Love, man. To the whole
Come on.
J-Love.
give
Take
our
me to
homeboy-
South
We
End.
gotta give our homeboy RIP, man, to J Love.
R.I.P. J Love.
And MP.
And MP.
And MP, man, we lost some great ones, man.
And all the ones we lost on this journey, man. R.I.P. We love
Hit
y'all.
the button, baby.
Hey,
Whoa,
yeah, EME for life. Man. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Now we're here.